Welcome to the Ainfluencer Podcast, your go-to hub for influencer marketing, e-commerce, and affiliate strategies. Follow us to uncover success stories, expert advice, and practical insights to elevate your brand. This is the Ainfluencer Podcast, your guide to mastering influence and transforming your business. Stay tuned.
Welcome to our deep dive. And today we're going to be looking at influencers.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. We always think of influencers as like this product of social media.
Right.
But the truth is their roots go way back,
Mm-hmm.
like way before Instagram and TikTok even existed.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So today we're going to be kind of looking at the history of influencer marketing.
Okay.
And we're going to be using a couple of sources.
Okay.
One is a really cool article all about the history of influencers.
Cool.
And the other one's an analysis of Ainfluencer.
Okay.
Which is like a modern platform that uses AI to connect brands and influencers.
Very cool.
And let me tell you, some of the stuff we found was pretty surprising.
Oh, I bet.
Like, did you know that influencer marketing was even happening in ancient Rome?
Really?
Yeah, like gladiators endorsing products
Wow.
and huge billboards promoting their fights.
That's amazing. I had no idea.
Yeah, so like even back then they understood that if you get someone popular
Uh-huh.
to promote something, it's going to have like a big impact.
Right. Makes sense.
So it really shows you that like this whole idea of influence,
Yeah.
it's not about a specific technology or platform.
Right.
It's really just like tapping into human psychology.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're drawn to people we admire or who seem like experts,
Yeah.
and we're more likely to trust their recommendations.
Exactly.
So let's fast forward a bit to the 1760s.
Okay.
There was this potter named Josiah Wedgwood,
Okay.
and he really understood the power of influence.
Okay.
He managed to get Queen Charlotte to endorse his pottery.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he started marketing it as queensware.
Oh, smart.
And it like instantly became the must-have item
I bet.
for anyone who wanted to be seen as stylish and sophisticated.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's a good marketing strategy.
Totally. And this was like a game changer.
Yeah.
Because it showed how influential figures could really shape public perception
Uh-huh.
and
Mhm.
create this desire for a product.
It's like the original celebrity endorsement.
Exactly. And you can see how influencer marketing started to move away from just like relying on royalty.
Right.
It was about finding figures that people could really relate to,
Right.
setting the stage for all those celebrity endorsements we see today.
Yeah, totally.
Like a great example of this is Lily Langtry.
Okay.
She was a 19th century actress,
Okay.
and she became the first woman to endorse a commercial product,
Wow.
which was Pear soap.
Pear soap, interesting.
Yeah, she was like a huge star at the time,
Okay.
and her endorsement helped make Pear soap a household name.
Wow, so she really was like one of the first modern influencers in a way.
Exactly. She paved the way for all the celebrity-driven advertising that we see like everywhere today.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
But there's also kind of a darker side to this history, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like the story of Nancy Green,
Okay.
who was the face of Aunt Jemima in the late 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good reminder that exploitation has always been a part of this industry.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like she played a huge role in making the brand popular,
Right.
but she saw very little financial reward for her contribution.
That's really unfair.
Yeah, it's a stark reminder that even though the way we do influencer marketing has evolved,
Mhm.
some of those ethical challenges still remain today.
Definitely something to think about.
Now let's jump ahead to the 1950s
Okay.
and talk about the Marlboro Man.
Ooh, yeah.
This like iconic figure of a rugged cowboy
Mm-hmm.
helped transform Marlboro cigarettes into a symbol of masculinity and freedom.
Right, like the ultimate cool guy.
Exactly. And it really shows the power of image
Mm-hmm.
and storytelling in influencing consumer behavior.
Right.
It wasn't just about selling cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's about selling like an aspirational lifestyle.
Exactly.
And this idea of using imagery to tap into people's aspirations.
Mm-hmm.
We also see it with like fictional characters as influencers,
Oh, right.
like Coca-Cola's use of Santa Claus.
yeah.
Or Quaker Oats, Little Mikey.
Oh, right.
These characters, even though they're fictional,
Yeah.
became super powerful brand symbols.
They did.
It's amazing how we can connect so deeply with characters,
Yeah.
even ones that don't exist in the real world.
Right. They feel real.
They tap into our emotions, and they shape how we view certain products or brands.
For sure.
But it's not just about selling products, is it?
They're not at all.
Influence goes beyond just marketing.
Right.
It's about how we connect with each other,
Right.
how we share ideas and stories,
Mhm. It's a fundamental part of being human.
and as we'll see in the next part of our deep dive,
Yeah.
the rise of the internet and social media has taken this to like a whole new level.
It really has.
Right.
It's crazy to think about how much it's changed things.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So get ready for a fascinating look at how the digital age
Okay.
has transformed the world of influencers.
I'm ready.
It's a story of both incredible opportunities
Right.
and some really complex challenges.
I can imagine.
So stay tuned.
I will.
Are you an influencer looking to land more deals and grow your income? Meet Ainfluencer.com, the free marketplace connecting you with thousands of brands on Instagram and TikTok. With no fees, subscriptions, or hidden costs, Ainfluencer.com is built to help you succeed. You keep 80% of every deal, and we handle the rest, from secure payments to resolving any disputes. Our AI-powered system matches you with the perfect campaigns based on your niche, audience, and engagement. Simply create a profile, showcase your work, and start collaborating with top brands in minutes. From paid posts and affiliate deals to content creation opportunities, Ainfluencer lets you manage it all in one place. And with tools to track your performance and build your reputation, you'll always stay ahead. Join Ainfluencer.com today and turn your creativity into profit. Free forever. Ainfluencer. Smart collaborations, endless opportunities.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the history of influencers.
Sure.
We were talking about how influence has been around forever
Yeah, it's fascinating.
and how the internet and social media have completely changed the game. Like we've gone from gladiators and queens
Right.
to like everyday people sharing their passions and experiences online.
It's amazing.
It's mind-blowing to think about how platforms like Instagram and TikTok have given anyone the potential to become an influencer.
Yeah, anyone can build a following these days.
It's true, but with millions of people vying for attention online,
Right.
how do brands and influencers even find each other?
That's a good question.
Our sources pointed us to a platform called Ainfluencer,
Okay.
which uses AI to connect brands and influencers.
Interesting. How does that work?
So basically, Ainfluencer is a free platform
Okay.
and it uses like sophisticated algorithms
Okay.
to analyze an influencer's audience demographics and engagement.
Uh-huh.
And then it matches them with brands that are looking to reach like a specific market.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. So it's like super targeted and efficient.
Makes sense.
And it sounds like Ainfluencer is also trying to address some of those historical issues we talked about earlier, like exploitation and lack of transparency in these collaborations.
Yeah, that's important.
So one of the key things about Ainfluencer
Yeah.
is it emphasizes direct communication and transparent negotiations
Okay.
between brands and influencers.
That's good.
So both sides can clearly define their expectations and their terms.
Right. So there are no surprises.
Exactly. It minimizes the potential for misunderstandings
Yeah.
or any kind of unfair treatment.
I like that.
Yeah, it sounds like the industry is moving towards more ethical and sustainable practices.
That's great to hear.
Definitely. And another interesting trend our sources highlighted
Okay.
is the rising importance of micro and nano influencers.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of them.
So what makes them so appealing to brands?
Well, micro-influencers typically have a following of between 10,000 and 100,000 people.
Okay.
And nano-influencers have even smaller, more niche followings.
Right.
Often under 10,000.
Okay.
But the appeal really lies in their authenticity and their strong connection with their audience.
So it's not just about the size of the following.
Right.
It's about the quality of engagement.
Exactly. These influencers often have a super engaged audience
Uh-huh.
who really trust their recommendations.
They do. They're seen as more relatable and authentic,
Yeah.
which makes their endorsements more impactful.
Right, because people trust recommendations from someone they feel connected to,
Totally.
even if it's through a digital platform.
It's like a modern-day word-of-mouth marketing.
Exactly. It all comes back to human connection,
It does.
even in the digital age.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been a fascinating journey so far.
It has.
From gladiators in ancient Rome
I know, it's crazy.
to these AI-powered platforms like Influencer.
Right.
And it's clear that influencer marketing is constantly changing.
Yeah, it's so dynamic.
But even as things evolve,
Mhm.
those fundamental principles of influence remain pretty consistent.
That's true.
It's all about tapping into human psychology,
Yeah.
building trust, and creating those compelling narratives that resonate with people.
So now let's shift our focus to the future of influencer marketing.
Okay.
What can we learn from this incredible history
Mm-hmm.
and what challenges and opportunities lie ahead?
Looking to connect with your audience and make your product go viral? Meet Ainfluencer.com, the end-to-end marketplace that connects you with over 1 million Instagram and TikTok influencers for free. With no subscriptions or fees, Ainfluencer.com makes it easy to find the perfect collaboration partners for your brand instantly. Its AI-powered system does the heavy lifting, matching you with influencers based on niche demographics, past performance, and engagement. Start your campaign directly from your Ainfluencer dashboard or your Shopify store in seconds. Manage everything from inviting influencers and negotiating deals to secure payments and performance analytics all in one place. Handle influencer-curated lists, affiliate marketing, and content creation, even translated into 200-plus languages, all without paying any platform fees. Unlimited use, forever free. Visit Ainfluencer.com today and take your brand to the next level.
Welcome back to our deep dive. It's been quite a journey, exploring the history of influencers.
It really has, from those Roman gladiators to today's social media stars.
It's amazing.
Makes you realize that influence is not a new thing at all.
Exactly. It's been around for centuries, shaping trends and behaviors. But as influencer marketing continues to evolve, I think it's really important to think about its impact.
Yeah.
And address potential challenges.
For sure.
We touched on things like exploitation and transparency earlier. But what are some other concerns that the industry faces today?
Well, I think one big challenge is maintaining authenticity.
Okay.
As influencer marketing gets more and more sophisticated,
there's
a risk that it could start to feel too commercialized.
Right.
And lose that genuine connection.
People can totally spot a fake endorsement.
Exactly. Consumers are savvy. They can tell when someone's just reading a script.
Yeah.
So it's super important for both brands and influencers to really prioritize those genuine relationships with their audience.
Right.
People are way more likely to trust someone they feel a real connection with.
Makes sense.
Rather than someone who's just trying to sell them something.
It makes you wonder, with all this emphasis on data and algorithms, is there a risk that influencer marketing could lose that human touch?
I think that's a valid concern and something we need to be mindful of.
Yeah.
Technology is a great tool. It can help connect brands and influencers.
Right.
But ultimately, it all comes back to human connection and storytelling.
Totally. Another challenge we talked about was measuring the effectiveness of these campaigns.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It can be really tough to quantify things like brand awareness and engagement.
It can.
So how do we even know if influencer marketing is working?
Well, it's definitely an area where the industry is still figuring things out.
Right.
But thankfully, with all the advances in data analytics and tracking technologies, we're starting to see some real progress.
That's good to hear. So what's next for influencer marketing? What trends should we be paying attention to?
Ooh, that's a big question. I definitely think we're going to see the continued rise of micro and nano influencers.
Okay.
They have such niche expertise and strong connections with their audiences, which makes them super valuable to brands.
It's almost like that word of mouth marketing, but amplified
Exactly.
through social media.
That's a great way to put it.
And we'll probably see more long-term partnerships between brands and influencers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because building that trust takes time.
It does?
And those long-term collaborations can be way more effective than just one-off campaigns.
Exactly. It's like any relationship, it needs time to grow.
Right. And that genuine connection. And I bet we'll see influencer marketing become more integrated with other marketing channels.
I think so too. It's not just about social media posts anymore. It's about creating a holistic brand experience that incorporates influencer content across multiple touch points.
So weaving it into the fabric of the brand's strategy.
Exactly.
This has been a really fascinating look into the world of influencers.
It has.
What's the one key takeaway you want our listener to walk away with?
I think the biggest takeaway is that influence is not a new concept.
Right.
It's been around for a long time, shaping trends and behaviors. And as we move forward, it's so important to understand its history.
Yeah.
Embrace its evolution and approach it with a sense of responsibility.
That's a great point. And on that note,
Yeah.
we'd like to leave you with a thought-provoking question.
Okay.
As influencer marketing continues to evolve,
Yeah.
what role do you think it will play in shaping our culture and our future?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Something to ponder. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.
Wish your videos could speak the world's language? Imagine your videos breaking through language barriers and reaching billions more people who speak over 200 languages different from yours. Whether you're a brand, influencer, or podcaster,
Sé per te è importante quanto per If smelling good 24 hours. Si pour toi il est aussi important. Si para ti es tan importante como para mí oler rico 24 horas.
language shouldn't hold you back from reaching larger audiences. Create a video and distribute it in 200+ languages. How does that sound? Our AI-powered video translation makes it possible with just a click. So why limit your reach? Work smarter. Create one video and turn it into 200+ localized versions.
Horas al día. Tengo que recomendarte Cleansen.
Whether you're a business expanding globally, an influencer connecting with diverse followers, or a YouTuber growing your channel, one thing is clear. Language barriers are a thing of the past. With just a few clicks, you can translate your videos into multiple languages,
Would you like me to translate that?
instantly connecting with audiences worldwide. It's simple. Upload your video. Choose the languages to translate to. Let our AI work its magic. In minutes, your video will be transformed with accurate tone, voice, subtitles, and even voiceover options, ready to captivate audiences in any language.
Last a very long time on your body. There are fragrances for both.
Don't wait. The world is watching. Join thousands of businesses, influencers, and content creators who trust our AI to take their content to a global stage. It's time to start up. Brand ID is your digital hub.